There is this notion, listen to me, listen very carefully. There is this notion I want us to disregard. The notion of Yakubu Gowon was an illiterate. He didn't go to school. That was why he did not understand what was discussed in Aburi Accord. That is a lie. Yakubu Gowon is lettered. He's an academician. He's an intellectual. Yakubu Gowon was a graduate of Sanhot Royal Military Academy, United Kingdom. That is the only Royal Military Academy that accommodates all participants all over the world. And Yakubu Gowon was privileged to be under the tutelage of white men as far back as 1954 to 1956. It is not a small feat for somebody to come out from the north and go to Sanhot. How many of you in Nigeria can boast of that you can get admission in Nigeria Defense Academy? For you to get admission in Nigeria Defense Academy, your father must be well rooted. Yakubu Gowon got that opportunity. So now Yakubu Gowon was not an illiterate. So let us get that fact straight. He was not illiterate. He was literate. He understood what he was going to Aburi Accord to do. So let us get it straight. All this narrative where he was an illiterate, and then you guys will start portraying Ojukwu. Oh, Ojukwu know what? No. If Yakubu Gowon was an illiterate that went to Aburi Accord, the same thing. Ojukwu equally was an illiterate that went to Aburi Accord. So two illiterates went to Aburi Accord to discuss what they don't fully understand, because you cannot tell me, oh, Ojukwu is smart. That is why Ojukwu outsmart him. No, Ojukwu did not outsmart him. This narrative should stop, because by saying that Ojukwu is smart and intelligent, he tried to paint Ojukwu as somebody that is dubious, that understand what he was trying to do, or had this preemptive idea. No, all of them understood what was at stake. After all, on 3rd of August 1966, Yakubu Gowon went on air and said there is no basis for Nigeria unity. He said it. He said it. Yakubu Gowon said there was no basis for Nigeria unity. So how can someone that said there was no basis for Nigeria unity come around and start fighting a war of unity? He knew what he was doing. He was educated. He was a graduate of Sanhot University. So we should stop all this narrative that he's not educated, he's this, he's that, Ojukwu is one kind of smart guy. No. If Yakubu Gowon is an illiterate that went to Aburi Accord, the same thing Ojukwu is an illiterate that went to Aburi. That was it. Because painting one to be one gentle, there is this narrative they want to paint about Yakubu Gowon. Oh, a gentle, honest Christian northerner that went there in his simplicity to seek a resolution. While Ojukwu is a very crooked, smart, dubious guy that already had his plan. That is the narrative. Let us change this narrative. The two men were graduates of Sanhot, and Sanhot Royal Military Academy is the best academy in the whole world till date. So let us just get this fact clear, and let us not keep messing up things. I strongly believe that Yakubu Gowon knew what he was doing. He was smart. He was intelligent. Leave all this nonsense that it was after he left office that he went to university. That nonsense. Somebody that went to Sanhot Royal Military Academy is not an illiterate. He's lettered. He speaks Queen's English. He speaks Queen's English. Go and listen to Yakubu Gowon in the early 50s and 60s. He speaks Queen's English. So don't come and start making some narrative that is obnoxious and false. They were all literates. They were all academicians. So if Yakubu Gowon is an illiterate, then Ojukwu is an illiterate. If Yakubu Gowon is literate, academician, then Ojukwu equally is an academician. So the two people went there to discuss an important issue, which Yakubu Gowon came back and then denied it. That's just the fact about it. Let us change the narrative that Yakubu Gowon is an illiterate. He was not an illiterate. He's a lettered man. Speak Pruss English. Understand the pros and cons of everything that went on in that Aburi. That's my take.